Listen, good morning, Coach fans. Morning, Dowse.
Morning, Mick. How are you doing?
Listen up, well, I tell you what, I'm a lot better now. It's great to see you with a spring in your step. We've got some major... Listen, first of all, mate, cheers.
Cheers, good lad.
Listen, this is coffee and tea. We're not on the strong stuff yet.
Not yet.
And hopefully we will be Saturday night. Hopefully we'll have a well-earned pint Saturday night after we beat Wealdstone.
I hope so. A good side. I went to watch him last week. Me and John went to watch him last week. Got a good manager. Stewie got him organised. A good side, but we can't wait for the game here to get over. The last time we were talking was the Aldershot game on it, so the quicker we get over that the better, which I think the lads have done.
Well, it's been hard, hasn't it? Because we travelled all the way to Kings Lane and the waterlogged pitch beat us there. So we haven't played for a while, but there's changes to the squad, Dowse.
People are saying, I think the question is what we've done since Aldershot, since the last game, and we've got Louis against the end of the season, which I'm delighted about. I think young Louis doing well. He's getting better and better every game. He's training better and better all the time as well. So we're delighted about that one. We've also signed Dave King from Grimsby, a centre half, who we've been after since the summer. But then he signed a 2-year contract at Grimsby, but the chances to get him on loan at the end of the season. So we're delighted to get that one in. So we've got 2 defensive players in there, which I think we needed to help with, to boost with, and all that, and stuff like that. Then obviously today we've got Kabamba. I know people have been saying, son of Dowse, but he's I've had him, and I'm delighted to get him as well. So he'll add competition up front, which I think we've needed, and all the rest of it. So there's 3 good signings in, plus the news that Ince is back in the team now, which we're delighted. I think we missed him more than anybody against Aldershot, to be honest. He's had a foot injury and stuff. So with Ince coming back in and them 3 signings coming in the squad tomorrow, I think the squad's building up nicely. It was always, you see, the way we look at it, Mick, I think everybody knows, if you look at the league table on the outside of a football club, there's nobody that we should be above, but we believe we can. And all John wants to do, and I think the club wants to do, is keep closing the gap every time. So if we can maybe close the gap from the people who should be above us, then keep doing it like that, and I think we'll be on it. So we're looking forward. Anyway, how's the sponsors going?
Listen, we're good. Listen, we welcome a new sponsor actually for the Wealdstone game. The match sponsor, you'll see the boards as the fans come in. St George's Eating and Plumbing, which is great. We're getting new sponsors in all the time. But listen, it's about results on the pitch for the fans. Listen, we can do all the commercial deals, we can do fan zones, we can do burgers, we can do all of that. We understand and we get it. But I think we've also got to be realistic. You're not going to meet a more positive person than me.
Yeah.
I believe that we can do great things at this football club, and I genuinely think we will do great things together at this football club. With John Carts, with you, with me, with Simon, with Dave, with everybody at this football club. I think we can really, but it's going to take time, isn't it?
It's time. It's like we're just trying to do things. Like I dragged the lads yesterday. All the lads went up to the local school yesterday to do coaching sessions. We're trying to get a new breed of supporters in. The sponsorships have been second on, Mick. You got another full house there tomorrow, haven't you? So it's fantastic against Wealdstone, getting another full lounge. It's been great. The stuff off the pitch. John's been good because I've been spending a lot of time with John last week, and he's learned how to do the deals and how these deals go. Where you step in, you come out, and eventually we get the 3 deals we want. We don't have to tell anybody when or how. We just got them done. The board have been great, seeing the backers a bit, and so the sponsors, as the sponsors have come up trumps and said we'll help with finance a couple of deals, which is fantastic and all that. So between everybody, I'm really pleased with the club, and I'm really pleased how with progression. Like I say, all I want to do is start to get a run starting, hopefully tomorrow, and then we have some players in the building as well to freshen up a little bit. And there's always a progression. Like I say, can we have a crack at the top 10, and maybe next year have a crack at the top 7? But the bottom thing is we believe we can do it quicker, and that's all we're trying to do. So a lot of hard work ahead, and a lot of hard work. I get the disappointment at Aldershot games, and fair play to Aldershot, but I get that. But we've got to move on, and the lads have got to move on quickly. And we look forward to this next week coming up.
Massively so. I think, listen, it starts tomorrow. Yeah. It starts with Wealdstone. What we do with the rest of the season. There's 22 games left.
22 games.
Let's beat Wealdstone tomorrow. We beat them on early in the season at their place. We can do it again. For the fans that maybe don't know about Kabamba and things like that, what can they expect from him? What sort of a player is he, Dowse?
He plays shoulders. He's good in year as well. He'll run into channels. He will. He'll we think with him and Tab up front, and Loza, who's doing very well as well. To be fair in training, we believe we've got, it's because it's relying on them two all the time. Any tab will need a breather coming up and all that. Any needs breathers and all that. We've got 3 games, one on a plastic pitch in a week. He'll add excitement. He'll bring a personality in a change room, which I've been down to get in. He's got a great personality about him. With David King, he'll be a proper, again, centre half or.
He's played at Newport, hasn't he, in the football league?
In the football league, and he was at St Albans and things like that. But again, we've got Joe there, we've got Tom there, who's got a bit of a knock. We just got to add competition around the players. I've been down to add competition because what you can do, you can sometimes really rollick players, or you can put your arm around them. But if you keep doing the same mistakes, it needs a bit of personnel change, not just to take people's places, but to give the lad in that position to lift again and say, listen, I'm not guaranteed here and all that, and that's what we're trying to do. And so we're not after replacing people like Blocky, who's had COVID again, had to go out on them to get some games and all that, like young Leo, and 1 or 2 might have to go out to make way, to do a bit of wheeling and dealing. But like I say, the only ones who will be going out who needs max practice. I want to build a squad who are on the training ground, who have to compete all the time to get in the team. I haven't had that yet. I believe I've got it now.
I think for me, if we're speaking openly and honestly, I think, listen, going to Torquay and let's be honest, battering them 4-0, going to Notts County, beating them 4-1, beating Chesterfield, I don't think it did us any favours. I think what happened was it kind of raised the expectancy of everybody. I thought, you know what, this team that Dowse has put together is going to go and like steamroll this league, going to go and beat every team it plays against, and that was never going to be the case. I think, would you say that's a fair assessment?
It's fair, but we have been disappointed in some results as well, and like see over Christmas, 4 points out of possible 9 against the local rivals again. There's massive disappointment for the club. I get that people have knee-jerk reactions, but it's people who do it in every game. It's I accept a bit of stick if we're not winning football matches. It's all that's happening in every football club, and all of a sudden you've got to take that. But I've kept that away from the players. There's been a positive training. They've been excellent the last 10 days, 12 days in training, really, really good. So we can't wait at tomorrow's game. Plus added signings to come in. I just think it'll give everybody a boost in the camp. I'm trying to get Nick Abamba down. What's the time now? 25 to 10. I'm trying to get him down to train at 12 o'clock now. So we get that. David trained yesterday, but we didn't announce it because we didn't have to announce it. We're going to announce it today. I wanted to keep all the signings close to our chest. Louis, people knew about anyway. David King we knew about early on in the week. Just getting through the line yesterday. Nick Abamba was sort of knew what's going to happen, but just getting through the line. But it's pointless mentioning it earlier week because you got to let Wilson think about what we're going to do. We can announce it today. We don't have to announce it to anybody else at all. People get excited and do, let's announce this now. Let's announce this. Just calm down. We've got plenty of time till Saturday and all that. And the only thing what matters on Saturday is winning a game of football.
Massively so, and I think we can expect a good crowd on Saturday. I think I'm predicting 2,500 plus. I think we'll be here, mate. I think. I'm talking about positivity and that. Listen, we're in the commercial office here. If you ever want positivity, you always get positivity in the commercial office.
Come to the Chev and get positivity. All this works.
Negativity is banned from this office. I don't allow anyone who's negative. You're not allowed in here.
That's sweet. No magic. Okay, but
listen, we'll do it. Let's kick off. We'll beat Wilston tomorrow. Come on, you cards.